Yeah.
I don't know. Right, but yeah, right now, I mean, it happening this year and this time, like, is best case. Like, as if this had happened last year at this
Mhm.
time and stuff, that would have been catastrophic for me in
Yeah.
my year because I had so much coming up and that I worked on last year and everything, and so timing is everything. So, like I said, it could have been way worse of a
Mhm.
time period. So, I'm just gonna try and make the most of it. And
Well, we're glad you're alive.
yeah, yeah, it could have been.
Mhm.
Honestly, I'm pretty lucky. Um,
Yeah.
looking back at what happened with it and everything, and
I'd
hitting
say
somebody
so.
head on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I keep having these wrecks. I don't know. It's, and I say keep. The last one was I was 18, so it was
Yeah.
a long time ago. But it's I don't know. It's weird. That wasn't my fault. I had nothing that I could have
Yeah.
done different about it. That's the craziest part about it. I think for
Right.
me has been, most of the things in my life. It's either been, okay, well, what did I do? Or it's been, oh well, that stuff happens. Like, it is what it
Mhm.
is. Like getting injured or something like that. Like that shit happens. So like whatever. But this was truly like I did nothing wrong, and
Yeah.
I'm
That's
taking like,
frustrating.
because they had a little, old car and low
Mhm.
stuff and everything like that, and and my truck's fucking pissed on
Yeah.
and all that. So I don't know. It is what it is. We'll see. Cash me at the end of this year, and we'll cash me outside, and we'll see how it goes. I thought
Yeah.
2026 might be a better year, but hmm,
Hey, it's only up from here.
shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe. Hopefully, we'll see. Um, I got a trophy game though, Jess. I'm playing San Diego State. Um,
Come
and I
on.
got Niblet back. Let's freaking go. But yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening the rest of this year. I don't know. Tis been interesting already. And I thought they had more
Just
jersey
cooking with
options.
stuff.
All
You
right.
just cooking over here.
What y'all
Mhm.
playing these days?
Fortnite.
Fork knife? What?
Hmm.
Babe, the dirty sodas I showed you from the park are alcohol free.
How about that?
What is a dirty soda?
Just like a a soda with like purees, syrups in it.
With what?
Like like grenadine, cherry, like syrups in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it good?
I mean, it depends on what you do. Like some like a cherry Sprite would technically be called a dirty soda.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And like cherry what's the one we had in Indiana? We made some for my friend's birthday this past December. I can't remember what all we put in them.
Cause like
You
obviously with
put
all the
dirt.
Mormon shit,
Yeah.
you know, you hear about that stuff, but then they do even weirder shit out there. They do that thing, drinking each other's pee and shit. Weirdos. All right.
The name.
Have you seen my coach here for San Diego or for Fresno State and Chase's Dynasty that I got? Dude's a monster, 7 foot tall.
No, I ain't seen him.
You missing out, bruh.
Somebody picked Austin Riley already. I told you I went with the same team, babe. Someone already stole Austin Riley from me,
They stole Tim.
and I didn't get
Boy, how
any
about them
awards.
Bravos tonight, dog?
Dude.
That was awesome.
Racy.
I couldn't believe it.
Literally amazing.
My brother and his wife were at the game.
Lucky.
Brock went to the
Brock
game.
went and my sister went. Like last night's game was also good, but I'm like, man, a grand slam.
Walk off. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane.
It's absurd. You can't beat that.
Oh, it's hard to beat. Yeah, I will say this year's already starting off on a
I
better
know.
note.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
man.
we don't start 0-7, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Mick Cole came over to hang out for a bit and watch some games and stuff, and we were both like, yeah, I mean, comparatively, it's. I mean, I know that we ain't playing the same caliber of teams as we started off against last year, but I mean, I'm a big believer in confidence and attitude, and these seem to be better to start with.
That's for sure.
So, will it stay this way? Who knows? But at least I'm not pissed already to start the year.
Yeah.
It's better than last year. I was ready to fight.
Should I get Matt Olson, babe, or should I get Griffin Jacks?
Ooh.
I do need a
Jacks.
closer and I do need a first baseman, but I think I can burn first base. But Matt Olson is also the best roto player on the board right now, and he's still available in round 4.
Peanut butter cookie dough cake pops.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter
That's
jelly
literally what
time.
I was thinking too.
Chocolate
Peanut
red
butter
velvet
jelly.
cheesecake.
Oh, Matt Olson got picked 2 picks before me.
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. I'm doing a franchise draft
Maple bacon cake pops.
In what?
on the show.
Oh,
So I was telling Nikki earlier, I did a whole draft
I'm
in
getting
like,
off. Good night, y'all.
good night, baby.
my.
Uh, I did a whole draft earlier
Yeah.
last night, Zach. Um, I did every single pick. I drafted 100 picks.
Jeez.
It took me like 3 hours, and I accidentally turned off the setting for DH completely. Like it didn't even have it like the original where it had DH in American League and no DH in the NL. I
Mm.
turned it off completely. And when you turn it off at the beginning of the settings of the franchise, you can't change that. And so I had to delete it and restart it.
No way. Dude, I would have been fighting mad.
Yeah, now I got a completely different team. I literally had I had a good squad. I had Francisco Lindor, had Austin Riley, I had Spencer Strider, Cole Reagans, Bryce Miller for pitchers. My closer wasn't that good, but I had a decent bullpen. I can't even remember who else I had, but I like my team, and now it like changes every time we do this stuff.
Yeah.
Everything changes. The way the CPU's draft changes and all that. So it's just freaking.
Yeah, it's tough.
So
Especially after
yeah,
you spend all that time doing it.
all that time and starting one.
Yeah, that's rough. I'd been ready to fight somebody.
I need some power. Need some power on the squad here.
We just ain't gonna block out there. Okay. This team, bro, makes me want to fight somebody. In Worms. In Hunter's League, Chase? Yeah, I won. I beat the shit out of Ole Miss. It's advanced. Chase out here having Worm usurp Hunter in his own league. That's wild, dude. What you been up to, Jess?
Nothing. Just
Just hanging
working,
out?
hanging out. I
How's work?
changed. I quit trims.
You quit trim? What you doing?
I am moving over to the service side.
Why is that?
Basically, I just didn't like where Trends was headed. They're making a bunch of changes. They keep adding more stuff, more and more stuff that we got to do. They changed trim supervisors. Didn't really care for the trim supervisor. Um, it was just a combination of a lot of stuff. You know, like I moved back into the field because I thought it was going to help me move quicker to getting that PM role
Okay.
on PM on the new construction side.
Yeah.
Um, and just I mean that was the goal all along. I wanted to be a project manager on that on the new construction side.
Yeah.
That was my goal from the get go. Um, Foot injury kind of set me back. Then I kind of
Got
stayed in the
stuck in that
office.
role.
I stuck in the office for a little while. I told them, I'm willing to do whatever they need me to do. So I ended up staying in the office because that's what they wanted me to do. And it just feels like nothing's really going my way. Like they keep hiring new PMs, and it's like I keep going to them, like why? Like what's the deal here? Like y'all know that I want that role. Y'all keep hiring people outside of the company or outside of a role that usually gets you to the PM role. And so it
Right.
was just a little frustrating. And then, I was
Sure.
like, whatever, I can make some decent money in trims, whatever. I'll keep grinding and trying to make as much money as I can in that. And it just got to a point where it's just like frustrating. Everything that was going on with it. The scheduling was awful. The manager change was awful. Everything they keep adding more and more work to us, but the pay is not increasing. And so it was just like, I'm like, all right, well, if y'all talk to me and sit down and meet with me, and like the PM role is the role I've stated that I wanted, and we've talked about it. That's what I'm working for. It's like I'm not gaining anything going back to trims because I've already done trims. I've done trims for like over 5 years, and so like I'm not learning anything, not learning anything different. And like the move into the office was kind of nice because I did learn some stuff. I learned some
Sure.
behind the scenes stuff. I learned some like managing, gained a little bit of managing skills because I had to like, manage crews and do all that stuff, manage the schedule,
Right.
do some computer work. So yeah, moving back to trims, it just felt like kind of like a downgrade for me personally too. Like I'm not gaining any new knowledge. I'm not working towards anything. You
Yeah.
know, I just felt stuck, and so I had talked to the service side. I had talked to Antonio and Jesse over there, who are head over the service for a little while now, and they're always like, "Come home, like we want you, we want you, we want you." So I just felt like that's what I want. Like I want to be valued,
Sure.
and I didn't feel valued over there. I didn't feel like my work was valued. I didn't feel like I was moving anywhere. I didn't feel like I was progressing and learning new stuff. So
Right.
I just decided to make the switch. So I've been training for 2 weeks now,
What you think so far?
and I'm loving it. I love everything about it so far.
Yeah. Getting to do
So
something
I'll
new.
yeah, getting to do something new, and I'm actually learning. Like I'm learning. I've learned so much within these 2 week span already.
Right.
That's just gonna take me further. So
Yeah.
um, now eventually I'll be able to. Eventually, I'm gonna get my own work van. So
Yeah.
I won't have to spend gas going in and out of work anymore. So that's gonna
Right.
cut. It's gonna help.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I get to help customers out. And obviously I'm not trying to like. I get to be like kind of a salesperson now too, because I also can sell stuff
Oh,
within
cool.
this.
Okay. Yeah.
So
A little bit of
you
that.
and yeah, how sales is. I mean, sales you can make as much money. The sky's the limit. So
Yeah.
obviously I'm not trying to rip anybody off. I want to just
Well,
be there
you
and
tend to make more money by doing like being good and smart and adding value.
hmm
So if you're good, you're smart, and you add value to people, the money will come, even if it doesn't come right away. Like even if you're not just blowing it out of the water, if you're doing the right things, teaching customers, helping them understand why they need what they need, because you'll be dealing with retail customers, right? You're not going to be servicing commercial, or are you?
no, it's just gonna be the
Retail.
residential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a lot of folks get bad experience, or they don't know anything about it, or insert information here, right? They don't know. And so that's where you get to be a subject matter expert, and you get to, help them out. And that's where you can start like making some money. Because when people like there's what, three things. I've heard this over and over, no matter if I was in operations, sales, or whatever, because business is business, right? Like, you got to sell shit to have a business. Like, you got to sell a service, a product, or whatever. If they know you, they like you, and they trust you, they'll do business with you, and they'll buy from you, and they'll, do that. So, if you can do those things and do good work, and that's the beauty of being in the role that you're in, you get to offer, like, you're there to service, and you're there to do like all sorts of stuff, so like you have stuff to back it up and stuff to do regardless of the selling,
Yeah.
right? And so that it's like it should be, you can talk to people, you're not dumb, it should be layup for you. It'll be,
Yeah.
it's like, you know now, will you close everything? No. Will you make $1 bajillion right away? No, probably not. But it'll, at some point, it'll be kind of like shooting fish in a barrel for you. You'll be like, wait, I can make money doing this. Chase says he closes everything. Well, not all of us are they're Lieutenant Reed, dog. Some of us aren't as good as you. You know, some of us got to
Yeah.
grind it out.
I mean, that's the thing. I've seen, the guy I'm been rolling with apparently is like, um, the guy that I'm training with is their number one service tech. Like Jesse and Antonio told me we're sticking with our number one.
There you go.
So I'm getting to train with the best. and like I just saw, dude, literally, he actually wasn't first in sales for this past year. He was second,
Yeah,
but dude
I'm live
made.
right now, so be careful.
Oh, they can hear me.
Probably, unless you have your stuff set to where they can't. I don't know. I wouldn't want to
Yeah, I
mess
don't.
you up.
No, you're good. Uh, I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say anything wild. I mean,
No,
he's
I just wouldn't want to mess you up.
yeah. But no, it's been good rolling with him. I've gotten to see how he does it and how he works everything. And it's been good, and
Yeah,
I'm learning a lot. Like I didn't know like HVAC service side. Like I didn't know anything about the system. That's just one thing. Like
right.
when you go into new construction, they train you how to do things, but it's like they train you how to do that specific
Thing.
like thing. That's it. Like you don't learn why or how the system actually operates all the way fully through. I don't know none of that. Like now I'm actually able to learn how the HVAC, everything actually works.
Right.
Um, to where now I can that's something I'm gonna be able to have that for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Well, I
It
mean
just it,
the
it
shit y'all
opens
know
up
too
like
is very useful.
yeah, that's what it opens up so much and that's one thing the guy that's training me has been telling me. He's like, dude, like learning this, it don't help you just do HVAC. Like you actually learn stuff that like you learn the mechanical side and the electrical side, and that helps you like kind of have a little bit of knowledge in other areas too outside of HVAC. So
Yeah.
you can kind of look at things. Um, you can look at this HVAC system, this mechanical, system, and that helps you understand a little bit other stuff that's not, an HVAC and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it so far. I'm ready to get into it and like just get after it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
It,
Well, glad to hear that. That's awesome. Got caught up in the shit.
ooh, excuse me. Within I don't know if you know this stuff. You know anything about like sports contracts and stuff? As
In what way? Yeah.
as
I mean,
far as like what does
enough.
arbitration mean?
So arbitration, I mean, you can have arbitration in anything, right? But arbitration, you'll see it on sports contracts where, and I don't know fully because I hadn't looked at it in a minute, but basically they're arbitrating, so they're having to negotiate or, I don't know if it's necessarily a negotiation. Maybe it's a
Is it
like the
from a
presenting facts
controls?
from different standard, like from different sides to say
Mm-hmm.
whether they do owe you X amount of money or they don't, or if you met certain standards of your contract or you didn't, or vice versa. Again, I don't know if it's an actual negotiation. It may be a trial. Typically, it's a disputes and resolution process, right? Yeah, and so I
So as
think
far
the
as from
two
a
sides are
baseball
baseball.
standpoint though, like looking at a contract, I'm looking at this guy and his contract has, I'm under contract for the next year,
Okay.
and then the next 2 years say arbitration. Does that
Okay.
give me control? It doesn't necessarily mean he's a free agent. Like some of these contracts, it'll say I have control of them for the next 3 years, but after that, it says FA free agent. Some of these contracts, like this one, says I have control for them this year, and then and then it says arbitration for the next 2 years. So as far
So
as that, does that mean I have
you
control
have
to
you have
negotiate?
control to the point that you can go to like an arbitration hearing, and I guess it's a negotiation of sorts where if you can come to terms, then you still have them on your roster.
Okay.
But again, I don't know the full details. Like Chase is saying, you often go to arbitration before litigation, and that's true. But I don't know. Is that from just a legal, like a normal legal precedent, or like what is? How does the arbitration process? Is it any different when you're doing it in like a sports contract setting? I don't know. Chase may know. He may be sitting here googling it for all I know, which would be helpful nonetheless. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Yeah, I think he's more talking from a legal standpoint, just straight up legal standpoint.
Yeah.
But in a sports context, I mean, it's a negotiation, I'm pretty sure, of some kind. Um, and again, but is it like, hey, we're coming together trying to fix this, or like, hey, we're presenting this set of facts and we want him for this, and they're presenting their set of facts and they want, you want to play for this, or I don't know.
Guess I'll find out once I start playing.
Right? How does arbitration work in MLB? Alright, let's see what Copilot says. Copilot says arbitration in MLB is a process that determines players' salaries for those who are not yet eligible for free agency, allowing players and teams to negotiate salaries when they cannot agree on a figure. So it is a negotiation. Players become eligible for arbitration after accruing 3 years of MLB service time, but before reaching 6 years, at which point they can become free agents. Additionally, players who rank in the top 22% of service time among those with 2 to 3 years can qualify as Super 2 players, allowing them to enter arbitration a year early. Okay, interesting. So it sounds like only a certain window of people can do arbitration. If the player and team cannot agree, a hearing is scheduled, typically in February. During said hearing, both sides present their cases, including statistics and comparisons to similar players. Yeah, I figured this is what I was thinking. And then a panel then selects either the players or the team's proposed salary. There's no compromise or middle ground. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was more of like, hey, we want him for this. I want to play for this, and here's why I think so, and here's where they think so, and then, yeah, wow, okay. So, I was close. Wasn't too far off. MLB uses a system known as final offer arbitration, which means that they have to pick one of the submitted figures without any adjustments, and which encourages both parties to submit reasonable proposals to avoid a hearing. Interesting. Well, that first half flew by. Beat the shit out of them nerds. No, NFL doesn't have anything like this as far as I know. Or NBA. I don't know if any league has it other than them. Every league has, it seems like, has their own unique stuff though. Because like in soccer, you can lease players to other teams. What? Like they can be part of your organization, but then you loan them basically. They're on loan or on lease or on whatever. I don't know what the technical term for it is, but it's wild.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sports are weird. Thought Lincoln ended that. Chase is racist. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, let me flip to another player. Dang, son, you're whipping him. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get this Fresno State team right. It's like pulling teeth, but one game at a time, man. One game at a time. You going to win your conference? Well, Chase, go look at the conference standings and tell me how I can win a conference that no team has technically played a conference game. I have no idea. I don't think I will, because I don't think I'll make it somehow. Even though I'm the only one who's played the most conference games. I'm going to probably get hoed and get left out of the playoffs, which something messed up. Yeah, I know it got messed up. It's annoying, but we're trying something, so it's all good. As long as we get it right for next year. This team couldn't win a championship anyways. Not a real one. We might be able to squeak out a playoff win against if we got a favorable matchup, but we just ain't got enough horses in the barn for a real old-fashioned shootout. Thought I was gonna break it there. Boy, my back's hurting like a son of a gun. I'm about to have to take some medicine. Come on, Nancy. Oh, they blitzed from the damn corner. And somehow got there. Whatever. Can you believe this fruit cup wants to leave me for playing time? This joker started the whole season for me, and he wants to leave me for playing time next year. Bro,
How that game goes.
you should, like, honestly, he should be in contention for the Heisman. He's had a great season. Playing on a bad team. And nothing. Boy, that trophy is mine. Yeah, you're tied in. That's got 200 catches in a season. Beat your ass. Oh no. Oh no. I can't get my camera angle right. Here we go. Oh, did not see him. I didn't want to do that play. I'll do that. Yeah. Shit. I got smoked by a free rusher. Boy, let me change my camera angle. This is about to piss me off. Oh my god, how do we not pick that off? Okay, I'm hurting like a son of a bitch. Where is it? Alright, do a field goal. We just don't have any home run hitters out of the backfield, that's for sure. Alright, I'll come back to this play now. So good having Niblet back, dog. He makes our team so much better because then it's not just Jelani out here having to do shit. Could have hit Jelani in the end zone, I think. There we go. Touchdown. Jason's headed out. Alright, man. Talk to you later. You already played your game. I'm going to advance after this and play my next game, Chaser. Oh, okay. Fair enough. See you, man. There you go, DBs. There we go. Alright. Ain't no sense in getting our guy hurt.
Alright, brother. I think I'm gonna hop off too.
Alright, big dog. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, see you, dog.
Damn it. Well, he just left alone here. I did not think that's who was coming out of that, and also I don't know why it was such a cluster fuck in that. Lay it. I just don't understand why 67 would run by a linebacker to sit there. Why'd he jump back? Oh, doinker. Oh, I'm going to take this off for a bit.
Offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a...
Yeah, this team really can't.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this
Oh, what,
trying
man.
to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Froze out there.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game.
Yeah, baby.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Makes the grab. It's Brewer. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. And that and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Fresno State takes over. The offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W. Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep your foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning the gears back, and they're trying to get after it. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it down the right side. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense. Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He's looking to pass. In the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Fresno State right back to the line. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game. And I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We'll get a little bit of that there. You can take a knee, you can run the clock out, but they chose not to, so deal with it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rasmussen. There's the pressure. A shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with the tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit. It's not relevant.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up. And he will get home.
Punt that thing back to me.
17.
Let's run it up.
With just a single second left. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet? It's glorious.
Good win. Trophy win. I think we won all our trophy games this year, if I'm not mistaken, so that's huge. So that's cool. Year one, being able to do that. That's awesome. Offensively, really solid day. Ran the ball pretty good. Scored touchdowns. A lot of rushing touchdowns. Roger had a really good game. Hollywood did okay. Niblick, great first game back, big fella. Love it. Cease showed up and played well. Elgin. Jelani didn't have to do as much this game. And you know what? I'm okay with that because he's had to carry a lot of burden. Alright, I'm going to advance to the next week. No commitments, that's okay. This year, good week. And then we got Utah to round her out. Somehow, teams are ahead of us. I don't know how. We beat them. Lost to them. I don't know. I don't understand any of this. We'll come back and visit that after this. Well, at Temple, some big games. We beat them. We're still behind them. Irritating. I don't know if we're going to be able to make our way in. All right. Here we go. See if we can end the season on a winning streak. I don't know what the postseason could hold for this team. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Having to play on the road at a bad record Utah. But it'll still be tough. Looks like they still sell their stadium out. So it'll be a tough one still, that's for sure. We are kicking, so that's cool. We have a chance to end this regular season with 10 wins. So that's cool.
And it'll be a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah's offense will go on the attack first. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback. No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
I love that.
That's what QBs like their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, how's that not a pick six, dude?
They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 42-yard line.
Let's see how it goes. Coming out, gotta get him. Bumping.
consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find it.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Alright, looks like they got hurt right there. So that's alright, see if we can hit the hammer. Take it into the end zone here. Very good first drive. Cease came up big for us. Ran the ball well, and then Roger was able to punch her in right there.
Those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays. And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good, one of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles, so I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good.
What a catch. What a catch.
He does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it.
Didn't really jump for it. They want to do that. Belgian get out and roll.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over.
And they're going to take a timeout.
Nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10.
Alright, let's see what we got. There we go.
substitute. They got to get the play call.
There you go.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Robinson.
There you go.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he's meant to this offense. Big time.
No solid touchdown. There you go.
Big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called.
Alright, so offense is doing pretty good. Defense is okay.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. It's a draw. Just ran over.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. And the Utes have their offense in high gear. They'll pull it on the lead.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
No chance. That is a throw. There we go.
And here comes the punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
Let's see what we got.
Running back searching for a hole.
That's stupid. That shit.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot after him. Got a shot. It took a while to get there.
Yeah, they're not gonna want us. That's okay.
He'll get it to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll leave it with it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Coleman Hope. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Getting upside, still got him on the turf. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Alright, so they threw it on us a little bit that first quarter.
They flipped
Forced
into
them.
the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they do. It's complete to the right. And he was able
I just don't buy.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
I don't know why that pass is always behind. Doesn't really make any sense.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. It's that bad.
You see the
There we
offense
go.
trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers the space out in the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a
There we go.
finds a crease at the 20.
He's having a day, dude. He's just gotten better as the season's gone along.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something mix. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender mix? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. You put a good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so probably no need to call it.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him to open space.
This dude's slinging it off a bit.
If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball in your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Utes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
Good lord.
See how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
We just didn't want it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd, it's important. And the defense got to get out of this to stop. This was step one, getting them back in the ball.
And the extra point was good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Fresno
I
State.
ran this one back.
These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half. Time to see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows. David, what does this defense got to do to get a stop?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's be invincible. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Looks as if we have
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. I mean, who the hell they got back there? Rodney Harris? Alright, well, that's not great. I didn't think they'd have him back there able to run and jump over our guy like that, but
So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
oh no.
Just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop.
Okay. Alright, I guess that squirt is somehow some incredible guy, and we run up against Joe Montana. Pretty disappointed in that. No. Well, we decided we didn't want to block anymore. Wow, okay. I guess a submarining guy's going to make a play like that. Yeah. Cool. All right. So that swung on us fast. We were rocking along, and now we're down a touchdown. And that's kind of how it's gone this year sometimes. It's like they just on us. It's pretty irritating. There we go. We're just not going to block. And that's going to piss me off. I don't understand why they just all of a sudden turn into God's gift to football out here. Yeah, now we're not gonna block. It's pretty insane how they'll flip it on you. Oh my God. Yeah, they're somehow just become the best defensive line in football. Okay. This has been the more frustrating turn of events.
Formation for these receivers. Lost the fire on second down. Bring him the heat. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot.
Who is this guy? He just came from... He is single-handedly going to ruin... Him and the defensive line is going to single-handedly ruin my season. Golly. Going to take everything we can get. I don't know who 22 is, but I hope he's not a senior, and I hope he goes in the transfer portal.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot.
There we go.
The kickoff team, everybody stay in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Those two first half turnovers really damaging and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that comes
Okay, so we're not going to be able to. I guess Elgin's hurt. Dislocated thumb and a bruised sternum. Okay.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job. I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Okay, cool.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
We can't find what we're looking for. They should have just quit while we were ahead. I don't know, man.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
So I guess we don't have a gadget back anymore. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because you can't fucking find shit, man. God, this fucking game.
Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Yeah, we're fucked. It's over. Piss on it. Piss on it, it's over. Who is this little fucking piece of shit?
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming to his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's doing great with it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
What are we doing? Nobody would do that.
And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
We blitzed into the run, and they ran it to the one. Fuck this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah. We were doing just fine. And then apparently... Okay, so that's what it is. We have now changed the depth chart without my prior knowledge. Niblet, thank you.
Can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Coleman, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Fuck you, there's no way.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. They knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this...
Okay. It just we were doing just fine, and then that second quarter just went downhill in a hurry, and then the third quarter is just piling on.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense...
Yeah. Game, set, match on that, bud, because apparently this fucking freshman out here is God's gift of football. Their quarterback is Joe Montana, and we can't move the football anymore. Even though in the first quarter, in the first half, we were doing just fine. And now all of a sudden they're just making plays left and right. It's enough to piss you off. But this is kind of how it goes. And this is when I was afraid of playing this team at this point in the season, being this bad. It's just not... It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we were trying to dive, and they're going to let us get fucking railed in the asshole.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw. It's Coleman.
There you go. Yep. That's... If I wasn't hurting so fucking bad, dude.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. Fresno State right back to the line. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's off in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Here comes the...
Oh, yeah, now they take timeouts. Fuck you.
New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down.
Okay. Yeah, we're just going to drop passes now.
Just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's it.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak.
Yeah.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down.
They get hurt and they get better. We get hurt and we get fucked.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down. Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Another timeout. Yeah, because you're getting the ball moved on you. Now you got to have timeouts.
This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And they add 6 more with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Lost a throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Works his way.
Yeah, Leo Hannon. Football Jesus.
And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try and get the first through the air. Got his man on the
Dog it. Who is this motherfucker?
The Utes will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash.
Gonna swing it on second down.
Do not push him forward. God, dog it, you dumb motherfuckers.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Charging forward on the sneak.
He did not get a first down.
There's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive
He needed to get the ball back before the end of the half, quarter, whatever.
to the left side, whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and he just wanted to center him a few weeks ago.
Hit that bitch in the ground.
Running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Play action.
Oh my God, how is he open like this?
32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. They'll run it from the gun. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Ball
I hate when we get to these moments and it's like nothing we can do seems to make a difference defensively. Really need a miss here. Really need a miss here. Oh, right down Broadway. It's just not fair, man. They get in these freaking zones and you just can't stop them. You just can't stop them. It's like oh my God, do we not block anymore? There we go.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field. But also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they're definitely.
And he dropped it.
Here because now trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That's the game. That's the game. God damn it. God damn this game. It's so frustrating that they will just flip it on a dime. Look at this fucking shit. Look at this fucking bullshit. Oh my God.
Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football.
So disappointing. So disappointing how they do some of this.
They're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does in this next one.
It'd be too much for us to get a... There it is. Freshman coming in dealing. This team, I can't wait to get rid of this team. God, I hate this team. And I hate Utah. They'll be added to the schedule again. Get fucked. Duh. Yeah, because his back's turned. He'd make that play.
Coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready. Back on the attack. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stuff.
Is it too much to ask for them to turn the football over?
Because you know, once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the fourth quarter, you got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses.
Holding.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
Who is this guy? Oh my God, he is God's gift to football. I swear.
So long as you don't turn it over.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. Holds it in and looking upfield.
Yeah, that fucking lineman's running down here and hitting us like that.
A couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag him. He puts a lot of air on the down sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. And there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Breaks the ground.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball.
Snap the fucking football.
Rally to make a tackle and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wants to keep it in the air.
Yeah, that's how it'd go. That's how it would go. We just don't fucking do anything right.
Mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Come on, Tom, fourth down. Still going. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the ball.
No.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a seventh time. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, there's the just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Smith dropping to pass.
Yeah. Yeah, because you'd get there that quick, you slow fucking piece of shit.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
There we go.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this.
Turning it on. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Snap the fucking football.
Looking for a receiver. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. A first down run in the red zone. And he's loose, and they'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. You need an onside. You need to score some points.
How is he dropping that every time?
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to win.
And your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they
No!
3rd and 10. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it. Showing off that big back from 47 yards out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Coleman Hope. Got his man to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now a spread offense and tempo and air raid. We're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away. An incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite
seconds. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh my God! Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. This fucking game, bro. It's alright. It's alright. We'll have these teams on our docket for next year. I'm hurting like a son bitch. I'm tired.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year.
They turned in the God's gift of football in that second quarter, and they didn't let up the whole fucking way. 4 picks. It's incredible. That motherfucker was insanely good. He's a junior. Got it. He's coming to us next year. A box specialist. Okay. Oh well.